Hi Cancer, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am doing your weekly messages from the 29th of April up until the 5th of May. So we'll get straight into it. First card you got is Higher Power. Gemini actually got this card as well, so you might have some Gemini placements in your chart or something like that, but only take that if it resonates. But the Higher Power is about how you need to realize that you are more than just kind of like meat and bones. This is about you needing to realize that you're a spiritual being and you need to connect with spirit. So, or with God or with the universe, whatever it is that you believe in, you need to connect with that higher power. So this is about you needing to take some time to meditate, to pray, and you need to ask yourself, like, ask the universe to kind of give you the path of what is in your highest good and the highest good of everyone else. And then you need to get out of your own way and follow that path. Then we have the full moon in Taurus, and this says your dreams need a practical plan. This is a very financial card more than it is of anything personal, but it is about you needing to kind of make maybe a 10-step plan of what it is that you want to bring to fruition. This is about manifesting and then actually doing those steps and taking the practical steps to get to your dreams coming true. If you need some sort of financial assistance right now, or you're struggling financially, it's just about you making a plan to get out of that situation. And then we have the dog spirit, and it says be loyal to what you love. And this card is about how, things are forever changing in this world. Your career could change, your jobs could change, your relationships could change. It's about being committed to the people that you love, the people that are close to your heart. It's about showing them how much you care and appreciating them. It's about continuing to be committed to what it is that you actually love in your career or your job or your business or that type of thing, and doing the things that you really enjoy. It's like, don't let go of the things that you love because you're too busy, if you know what I mean. Okay, so let's see what is coming in for Cancer for next week. Cancer, please. Okay, so we have the 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, and Justice. Libra energy. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. So you could be having some sort of mental breakthrough, or an idea that just comes to your head that's going to help you see things from a different perspective. You might even have communication coming in with you and another person, but this is just clarity coming in here. So no matter what is happening this week, the biggest thing is that you're going to actually understand what your next steps are or what you need to do next. So before we get into it, let me get some clarifiers. So let's see, what is the 9 of Pentacles? Okay, so we have the 10 of Cups. What is the 2 of Swords? Tower. And then what is Justice? 5 of Swords. Okay. So bottom of the deck again, that's your energy, Cancer, the Chariot. So this is about moving past any sort of obstacles, moving on from things that were difficult in the past, and just being successful, moving forward in some way, possibly traveling. So with the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups, so next week, in the beginning of next week, you are going to get to a place where you are becoming financially independent. You're also becoming just independent within yourself. You've put a lot of hard work into something, possibly a relationship or into your family. And this doesn't only have to be relationships like romantic relationships, it's family relationships. It could also be friendships, colleagues, all of those things, but it a lot of the time does mean an actual commitment, like a relationship. So you have put in a lot of work into something like this, and now it's time to just enjoy it and feel what's the words or the saying that I'm looking for, like resting on your laurels, like enjoy the fruits of your labor type of thing. So this is about you being able to be completely happy and fulfilled with where you're at right now, and feeling very independent, not only financially but also emotionally as well. And being independent emotionally doesn't mean like, you know, that you can't connect with someone, or like you're alone, or you're single or something like that. It just means like you don't need someone in your life, but you enjoy having them in your life. You're just independent, like you're not relying on anyone. Then we have the Two of Swords and the Tower. So the middle of next week, there's definitely some sort of unexpected change that's coming in, or something that you're not aware of, that's going to make you feel a little bit stuck, like you need to make some sort of decision here, but you're not sure what decision you need to make. So when it comes to that, the Two of Swords, because she's blindfolded, it is also about going within and meditating. Maybe that's why the higher power is here. So you need to kind of meditate on something and ask Spirit to guide you, to help you make this decision, because it could be a little bit chaotic, or like just completely unexpected, like you don't see it coming in some way. But the Tower is also the death of the ego. So the death of the ego means that you're completely going to your spiritual side. So you might need to definitely make this decision from your higher self rather than from a logical standpoint. And then we have the Justice card and the Five of Swords here. So there's definitely some sort of balance. There could be like something to do with legalities of some sort, where you felt things were kind of a little bit unfair, like there was either some sort of conflict or fights going on, arguments. Otherwise, it could be that like you and someone else are kind of like letting go of ego to be able to balance the situation out and to have a fair outcome for you both. Like what is in the highest good of you both, and that's when justice comes into play. This is about karma, balancing things out. Especially if there were people in your life, or people who are in your life, who are very manipulative, or like trying to get something out of you in some way. So let's get some advice for you then, Cancer. So what does Cancer need to know? We have the Devil. That's Capricorn energy there. What else? The Star. Very nice. Aquarius energy. And one more for advice. The Emperor in the reverse. And that is Aries energy. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. Whoa. So it's definitely, all the advice here is like major advice that you need to hear. Whereas like this is more like day to day. Like this is definitely day to day. And these two can be like a little bit like intense, of like the bigger picture type of thing. So with the Devil being here, so when it comes to, like I said, your independence in some way, and having this happiness come in, I feel like this is you needing to realize that you have come to a point where you are releasing anything toxic in your life. You're releasing toxic ways of being, or just even unhealthy attachments in some way. You're releasing codependency when it comes to your relationships. You're not kind of like overindulging in alcohol or addictions or something along those lines. It's about letting all of that go now, and moving on to a much more healthier place. You're not obsessed over like any sort of finances or love life or anything like that. You're just releasing that. The Star is actually full healing. So you definitely are healing something, but it's also about whatever unexpected turn that's coming in for you is actually something that, even though it doesn't look like it now, it will bring you some sort of wish fulfillment. So this is about you needing to keep optimistic about that. Even if you do feel stuck, even if you do feel a little bit chaotic within your emotions, just know that this is actually the higher power leading the way for you. And then we have the Emperor in the reverse with Justice and the Five of Swords here. So this is definitely about you not needing to take any action here when it comes to any sort of manipulative behaviors or selfish people. You don't even need to get involved in that. Just let karma do its thing, or let the universe do its thing. It will balance out. But it's also about anyone who's extremely stubborn, or like it's my way or the highway, or like that type of energy. Just don't even get involved in it. Just like breathe it off and yeah, whatever. Be loyal to those who you do love and don't worry about people like this. Okay, so let's see. What are the romance angels for Cancer for next week? Okay, so we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And then we have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Okay, and then we also have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Now, separation could be just physical separation because of the circumstances that you guys are in at the moment, or it could be actually separating from your partner. But with this one specifically, I don't feel like it will be the separation in that sense. I more feel like if there's any issues, it's just because of your finances and your career. It's causing you guys to not be able to spend time together. Like maybe you guys just aren't on the same schedule right now, or in the same like physical place or something. So let's get some clarifiers here. It could also be that money is an issue right now as well in your being able to spend time together. So let's clarify the romantic feelings. Okay, so 2 came out there. We have the 5 of Cups and we have the 7 of Cups. So this is about like coming out of, if there was any sort of, I feel like you've been, okay, let me just start over. You've been hurt in the past for sure, like quite badly, and before you would have been very focused on this past and not being able to move on in some way, or not being able to like let go of the belief that like you're never going to have the positive relationships that you're looking for. It is also about like maybe feeling like an option or that type of thing. But I feel like you need to basically just express your feelings to whoever it is that you're dealing with, and be loyal to those who you love, even if you are feeling a little bit like upset, or like you're focused on the past and you're not able to move past any sort of issues that you're dealing with from like resurfacing from past relationships or something like that, or feeling like an option, or feeling like these like the other person has too much on their plate, that they don't have enough time for you in some way. It's about letting that go and getting into this more dreamy state of your feelings, and actually just exploring where those are coming from even. So what about the finances and career? Yeah, so for some of you, it's definitely physical distance, because the 6 of Swords is about movement, but it is also that if things have been a little bit rocky in a relationship, that things will start to get better. You're going to come from you kind of come into a more peaceful time within the relationship, and maybe that's got to do with your finances or your career is kind of like leveling out in some way. So let's get some messages from your person. So these are usually for people in separation, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So what does Cancer's person want to say to them? So just being near you is intoxicating. What else for Cancer? Finding out the truth crushed me. And what else? Just too many. Okay. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Okay, so Cancer, I hope that resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And I will see you guys again next week. Take care.